Use the intercept method to sketch a graph of x plus 2y equals 8. The first method that we used for sketching the graph of a line involved making a table of values, but we had to pick several values and plug in x and do some calculations, and it ends up being a lot of work, and there's a lot of places to make arithmetic mistakes. So we want a shorter, easier way to sketch the graph of a line. And the second method that we're going to talk about is the intercept method. With the intercept method, instead of finding several points, we're only going to find 2 points, and we're specifically going to focus on the x and y intercepts. So first, to start with, if we want to find the x-intercept, the procedure is to let y equal 0. Because the x-intercept is always going to be on the x-axis, automatically it has a y-coordinate of 0, and to find the x-intercept, we can plug in y equals 0 to solve for x. The equation is x plus 2y equals 8, but if we let y equal 0, that's going to be x plus 2 times 0 equals 8. Now, anything times 0 is just 0. So that second term, 2 times 0, it's 0. It's going to vanish entirely, and all we're left with is x on the left, and so x equals 8. That is our x-intercept. To find the y-intercept, we use a similar procedure, but this time we let x equal 0. If we let x equal 0, well, the equation is still x plus 2y equals 8. But if we let x equal 0, that's 0 plus 2y equals 8. 0 plus 2y is just 2y. And in fact, that's the beauty of this method. Whenever we plug in 0 and multiply something by 0, that term vanishes. So we have the x term went away, and we just have 2y equals 8. To get y alone, we divide both sides by 2, and that gives us y equals 4. So now we have 2 points. If you look in the first one, the x-intercept was x equals 8, but that happened when y equals 0, so this gives us the point 8, 0. The y-intercept was y equals 4, but that happened when x equals 0. So this gives us the point 0, 4. And we can plot these two intercepts and then connect the dots. The point 8, 0 is at 8 on the x-axis. And it's not going up or down because y is 0. It's the x-intercept, so it has to be on the x-axis. So we have 8, 0. That's the x-intercept. The y-intercept is 0, 4. That's going to be on the y-axis at 4. And once we have our two intercepts, we can connect them with a straight line. And this is going to be the line x plus 2y equals 8. One of the advantages of this method over a table of values is that it's a lot less work. We only have to find 2 points instead of 5, and we're plugging in 0, so the calculations are easier. But a disadvantage is that with only 2 points, if we make a mistake, it's very hard to figure out that we made the mistake. So there is one way to check. If you've drawn a very clean graph with a ruler, and I haven't used a ruler, but mine looks close enough, you should be able to find a third point somewhere that the line crosses through that has integer coordinates.